Good morning, everybody. Here we are again, another beautiful Saturday morning. I think this is the third in a row. And here we are at another bank holiday weekend, and we are still all at home and still not back in our busy salon. Normally, by this time of a bank holiday Saturday morning, we would have dealt with first communions and possibly wedding guests and, just all our weekly regulars in general who we all love chatting to and who we all miss so much. Anyway, I'm just popping on to give you a little update on the news that we received last night about the salon reopening date. So as you know, we're being rolled out in phase 4, and that means that Monday the 20th of July is the date at the moment which we're working towards and working off. That said, that date isn't written in stone, it seems, and after combing through a lot of fine print after Leo's speech last night, we've discovered that possibly this date, it can be lengthened, shortened hopefully, paused, or indeed reversed. So, it's very much a tentative date at the moment. It is giving us a rough guideline, which is certainly very helpful. But that said, and really the reason I'm on here this morning is we cannot take appointments at the moment. And if you bear with me, I'm just going to run through why. So first of all, as I said, the date we're hoping is the 20th of July. And that depends on, so many factors that are outside of our control in the next few weeks, as if the virus is contained, if people do as they're told, which we all are trying to do our best. But that's one of the things that we have to remember. Second thing is, after doing, again, a lot of research, and this is into, various companies, not companies so much as various countries around the world, and everybody is dealing with this, and in the hairdressing industry, every country has brought in guidelines. And the one common theme that seems to be running between them all is that they're all doing much the same thing, and I'm not too sure that Ireland will be any different. So I expect that when we go back, we will have a very much a different salon environment, a salon working environment and a trading environment. And what I mean by that is that in other countries there are a huge amount of restrictions, and one of the noticeable ones that would really affect us is the amount of clients in the salon at the one time. So obviously social distancing is still going to be a part. We will have to practice that, I think, for the foreseeable future, but that does mean, that to keep that 2-metre limit, that, we have to change our working ways. Because of that, we cannot have the same amount of clients in, and going forward, at the moment we're working off of rumour, our own research, and I suppose really until the HSE come out and say this is what you do, we can't make definite plans. That said, it's expected that we will be wearing PPE, masks will be there, we will have possible screening in certain areas, every second station probably will not be used, possibly staff we all know we will be working different hours, that's a given, but staff rotas in some countries have been shortened because wearing the PPE is so much more restrictive. There's lots and lots of elements that, just are there that we have to cope with. The one good thing in our favour, I suppose, is that the salon is actually quite well set up for it. We have side entrances, we have great ventilation, but the one thing that's really going to stand to us at this time is our first floor. And on our first floor, as you all know, we do have private treatment rooms anyway. And each of these rooms are set up with the styling station and a separate wash basin. So in effect, each of these rooms are a mini salon. So going forward, that's going to work hugely to our advantage. It's going to guarantee, first of all, safety for the client, also privacy for the client, and it's safety for staff members, of course, as well. So we are in a much, much better position than most people are, but that said, we do have to implement new measures. Rumours are out there, and I have to say that's all they are at the moment, but in a lot of countries, things like magazines are gone. Nobody gets to read a magazine. Teas and coffees and all that kind of stuff are gone, so that's another thing gone out of the way. Just lots and lots of different things. Masks are a given. Cashless, I don't know how that's going to work, but anyway, there's loads of different things, but they are all rumours. So what I must say is, until we get definite guidelines from the HSE, we've always been professional, we've always adhered to anything that we've been told. We haven't survived the 34 years, on just a wing and a prayer. We have done our research, and we also have to thank you, our client, for keeping us there, because that's the most obvious thing, and indeed our staff too. But anyway, apart from that, we do have to implement all these new measures. At the moment, it is very awkward because for loads of reasons. I mean, all these measures being introduced, number one, it's huge investment. Secondly, I'm trying to attain and almost guess what we need, which isn't ideal at the moment, because first of all, if we leave it too late, you could be left high and dry and you won't get the PPE. Secondly, Secondly, if you order too early, you're taking it from the frontline workers, which we don't want to do either. So, there's a huge amount of stuff involved in it, and possibly we will need the few weeks going forward to look into all of this. But until we get the definite HSE guidelines, we cannot take an appointment. And I'm so sorry. I mean, I know last night when the news broke, my phone, messenger, emails, everything is hopping all night and all this morning with people trying to request appointments for the 20th. But I just don't think it's fair to mess you around, when we don't know what staff rotas are at the moment, or the whole setup. I just feel it's not prudent to start taking appointments when we don't know where we're at. Obviously, you will all be looked after. That goes without saying. I mean, so many, hundreds of you, and I mean hundreds of you, have contacted me in the last few weeks. I am so happy that you are doing it. You're engaging on here, which is great. You're showing huge support, and I have to say that's one thing I really, really appreciate from you clients. And it's not something that surprises me because you've all been so loyal. But the support that you're giving to me, and indeed that will follow on to my staff, I really appreciate it. Nobody has put me under pressure to do their hair, and I say that, and I don't say that lightly. Nobody has said, "Will you please cut my hair?" And unfortunately, if anybody is thinking of doing it, please don't, because it's a non-runner, ladies. We are professional. We have professional ethics that we adhere to. No, so that's not something, and I would ask you, please don't put any of our staff members in the position of having to say no either, because it's just not fair. None of us are here for the sake of being at home on a sunny Saturday morning. So please, it's the one area, please do not go down. Of course we can advise you. Of course we will do our best to help you, hence these little videos. Of course we can discuss colour options with you. That said, temporary colour options, but please do not ask us to actually, to get involved with cutting your hair or to go back before the date, because I'm unfortunately, ladies, it's not just going to happen. So for the moment, all I can say is I will keep you updated on here. Again, if you have any queries, please come back, leave a comment below. If there's anything you would like me to address, please do so. Please rest assured that we are working very, very hard to come back to a very safe salon, secure environment once again, as we always did have. The girls are great. Everybody is saying hello. They are so diligent. They are doing all their sanitation and sterilisation courses. I'm sure you've seen certs online with first aid courses done. We have so many things done at the moment, a huge amount of online education, and of course hair techniques and all the new trends going forward as well. That's all been covered at the moment. So there is an upside to all of this. Sometimes it's find it hard in the salon to have time. So ladies, rest assured we are going to look after you. We will always remember, and don't forget this, we know our clients. You are so loyal to us, we will be loyal to you, and that goes without saying. So, first of all, weekly clients, of course you will be prioritised, possibly in a very different way, but for the immediate future, for going back for your cuts and colours, all that kind of stuff, of course you will be. Colour, anybody with a colour history with us? Absolutely, of course you will be looked after. Probably for new clients, unfortunately at the moment, and I'm sure every salon is the same, but we will be prioritising our clients that are with us for so long, and as I said, that have a colour history with us. Again, please do not put in permanent colour. If you can avoid it, please, it's just not worth it. It will take so much time to correct going back, and as I said before, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself, it's a hard thing to get right. I can totally understand your frustration, your disappointment. I mean, I'm at this stage as well, I have to say, but going forward, we have to remember we have one shot at this lockdown and killing this virus, and if this is what it takes, this is what it takes. So ladies, in the meantime, please enjoy your bank holiday weekend. If you need to contact me, as I said, leave a message here, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube channel, and of course through our website. There's a contact form that comes instantly to me. It's www.hair.ie, and our YouTube channel is linked to it as well. So if you know anybody that's not on Facebook, that want to kind of go in and pass a bit of time and look at a few videos. I'm just back from shopping this morning. I have been stopped so many times with people asking when are we coming back. As I said, we don't know. So the message is, it's not a delay tactic. It's not that there's anything underhand going on. It's the complete opposite. But until we get clear guidelines, then of course our booking system will open. But for the moment, I just don't want to waste anybody's time, and it's something we need to work out, and of course we will look after you. So ladies, in the meantime, enjoy the bank holiday weekend. Thank you so much for all your support, and stay safe, and I will be back on in the next few days with another hair video. So take care. Bye bye.